Hello YouTube, no need to fear, Happy 2345 here, back once again, and welcome back to the place on the internet for your daily NBA prize pick content. Here in this video for y'all, I have 5 players I want to talk about. It's 5 a.m. currently, more props may be dropped as the day goes along. Keep in mind as you watch this, you should be looking at each individual prop, deciding whether or not you agree with that prop, and only taking the ones you agree with and putting them into your own parlays. I personally am betting 5 plays today, 5 players, 5 props, however you want to say it. Keep in mind, once more, you should only be taking the ones that you agree with. With that all being said, let's talk about each one of these. Before I get into talking about them, for those of you who just want to see them and leave, here they are. Gary Trent Jr. first half PRA, Mike Conley full game PRA, Lou Guinzy Dort under on turnovers, Jalen Williams over on blocks and steals, and Desmond Baines over on points. Let's go talk about each one of these individually. First up, I want to talk about Desmond Baines' points, 21.5. He's averaging 22.8 in the last 5 games. He hit this against Cleveland, Phoenix again, Sac. He missed it against Sac by 1 point, and he missed it against the Lakers by 6 points. Now, the reason why I like him in this game against the Warriors is the Warriors and the Grizzlies are a big rival. I think that means that the game's going to stay close till the end. Desmond Baines' points is his most consistent prop, so I am going to take it against the Warriors because I think it's going to be a battle of a game, and I think that Desmond Baines will definitely score over 21.5 points. I mean, Klay Thompson's a little bit too slow for him now that he's older. Poole's not a great defender. I don't think Wiggins will be on Bane much. I think Bane will have a pretty easy time getting 22 points tonight. Now, next up, let's talk about Jalen Williams. We talked about him in a previous video, so I'm not going to pull up too many stats on a different page. But if you look at that game against Sac right there, that is the only game in the month of January that Jalen Williams has not had at least 2 blocks plus steals. So we really like that play. It's been super consistent this month. Now, that doesn't mean it's definitely a hitter tonight, but does mean that it has been hitting as of this month every single time but that one. Next up, we're going to look at the under on Dort's turnovers. Dort is a turnover-free player for the most part. If you can see here in the last 5 games, he has 4 total turnovers. He missed this prop only twice in the last 5. But if you look back at his full season, he has very, very few back-to-back games with 2+ turnovers. Most of the time, if he has 2 to 3 turnovers in a game, the next game he comes out and doesn't have that amount. I really like taking Lou Dort's under on turnovers, especially against the Hawks. DeJounte Murray should be preoccupied with SGA. Trae Young's not the best defender, and the Hawks as a team aren't the best defending team. So I do like that play. And into our last 2 plays, we're going to look at Mike Conley's PRA. Now, Mike Conley's points was something I looked at, but whenever I looked at the PRA, it struck me as a better play, as he has hit this in 4 games prior to the last one in a row. He missed his points prop last game. That's what caused him to miss his PRA. I feel like he can get his points up here against Portland. Hopefully have a bounce-back game from last game. And, he's always going to get them assists and a few rebounds. So I like Mike Conley's PRA personally. It might be my least favorite play of the day out of these 5. But I still do like it. So let's get into the only first half play of the day. And it is going to be Gary Trent Jr. PRA. Now, if you look at Gary Trent, he only needs to get 11.5 PRA. He's averaging 16.2 in the last 5, playing against a weak defense in Sac. Normally, Sac gives up some of the most points in the NBA, so I really especially like Gary Trent's first half PRA. Now, y'all have a great day. Remember, only take the props in this video that you agreed with, and I'll be 2345 out.